Oh, this scene. Oh, I'm not, again. We're going to cut away, right?
Welcome to Reelshock, the good, the bad, and the what the where I make an unsuspected guest watch the worst, weirdest, and most disturbing films so you don't have to. Joining me today is Nick Mirka, a man who thought he was watching a South Korean action flick, but instead got a punch to the brain and a slap to the moral compass.
Hello.
Get ready for hypnotic octopus meals, hammer time justice, and a twist so dark you might just need therapy. That's right, today we are watching the original Oldboy, and it's about to get weird. Reelshock. Nick.
Yes.
Long time no see.
No.
Every time I go to a movie theater or put YouTube on, it's you. It's you, my friend.
I'm getting pretty annoying these days.
You know you are not.
I get a text every other day saying I saw you in a commercial.
I wouldn't even do that to you because it's just so goddamn often. I wouldn't even bother with that. Before we get into anything else, let's just start with a cold open of the movie Oldboy. We are seeing Dae-Su here, and it's a jump to the future of him holding a man up. He is stopping a man from committing suicide, but he wants to tell him his story, which is a great open.
Yes. But I do appreciate that this guy who wants to die, he's going to give him a story that is hopefully going to inspire him to live. When I first watched it.
I like you thinking like that. That's probably not how it's going to go,
No.
So before we get into anything else, let's do first reactions, but without spoilers. Nick, I made you watch Oldboy. What was your first reactions?
Okay, Oldboy, I would say, is definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, this movie's good.
It is stylized. The director had vision. The actors were 100% committed. If you're tired of like rehashed remakes, it's just got vision and originality.
It has originality. You know, in fact, the entire Vengeance trilogy, which I have here in front of me, is all original films. Like there's 3 films to this Vengeance trilogy. I couldn't say anything else about them. Even if you don't like them, you have to appreciate how just unique these 3 films are. I want to know, who is Nick Mirka? Give me some films. Give me your 3 best. If you can't give me 3, just give me 1.
I do have a single best film of all time, though, and that is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Wow.
I would say, for me, that is an absolute perfect film. But if I was to also add, I would go like Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park.
You got some good stuff, man. Like everyone knows I'm a big Jurassic Park guy, but why not adding Ghostbusters to that? Damn, I've never put that in my top 10.
How?
And of course that's a top 10.
And another one that would land in my top 5, and I might get slack for this, is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, you're gonna lose me there. So let's get to the very intro. After the jump to the future, we get back to Dae-Su.
Dae-Su.
I hope I'm saying that right. He is a drunken fool in a police station where he's showing pictures of his family and just in trouble. You know, when I first saw this film 15 years ago, I didn't realize that was the same guy. Is that wrong?
No, I don't think it's wrong.
He looks so different. They've done such a good job.
So they shot this scene last. I checked up the
really
trivia on IMDb.
Great job.
Yeah.
Love it.
No big deal. And he improvised most of this. So obviously, and it makes sense if you're going to go with like, he lost 20 pounds to actually do this role. And I guess he gained a little bit back, and like he had the shorter hair. So he improvised most of this drunken buffoonery.
I love it. He's doing such a good job. And this is now that you've told me this after the fact of such a serious role. We see him here with some angel wings that he's going to buy for his daughter. But unfortunately, he goes out with his friend and he never makes it out of this situation. He disappears. His friend's wondering where he is, and the bag of angel wings are sitting behind. What's happened to the poor guy?
The poor guy went missing.
Did you, I mean, it happened so quick that we get to this scene where he's already jailed. Did you even have time to really think about this? So, I don't find there's enough time.
So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, now's your chance to stop and watch the movie. Yeah. So I knew going in that he was going to be put away, be mad about that, and go on a revenge mission.
That's great to know.
It is.
That's what you need to know about this film. He's been locked away. At this point, you're seeing an image of him locked away for, I don't think that much longer, because he's getting haircuts often. This is somewhere in the middle, and he's losing his mind. He's only got a TV to rely on to see the outside world. He does see his wife has been murdered, and he is the suspect.
I thought there was an opportunity for him to have a little bit more sorrow of his wife's murder. He was sad, but like, I don't know. I think I'd be a little bit sadder if my wife got murdered. And
I hear you. For it. At the same time, he's got his own thing going on here. Like, it's kind of that, like, what is going on right now? And I also took him learning boxing as kind of part of that sorrow. Like, I've got to do something. Like, why else learn to fight? Unless like there is like some vengeance going on in his head. He was planning on getting out somehow, and he's learning to box.
Totally. And that's how I took it, as he hasn't given up fully. He could have given up fully. But he decided that when I get out of here, some people are going to get hurt real bad. So, yeah.
During these locked in Airbnb, let's call it, scenes, he's getting gassed a lot to get his hair cut, to get his wounds fixed. And just about as he's about to break out, not really a breakout, but he's finally got a brick out of the outside wall. He's experiencing rain and the sounds of the outside. They gas him and they let him go anyways. It's now been 15 years. Comes out of a suitcase on a grass covered tower.
This whole film, though, the director, the filmmakers have vision, have style, and they commit to it. Even the performances, nobody doesn't believe in what they're doing. Otherwise, you get a soulless film. And this film has got lots of soul and lots of soul to crush.
We got past the foreshadowing part where nothing has ended right. The man that was about to jump has jumped after hearing the story. And not only that, Dae-Su has stolen a woman's sunglasses after he was very terrified of her in the elevator. I assume from the urges a man of 15 years locked away has felt.
I feel like it's just an origin story for these sunglasses.
They're so bad. And if you didn't give the origin story, like, thank God.
Yeah. Wardrobe needs to kind of explain, like, why of all the glasses this was.
I have a theory.
What?
Matrix. Matrix.
Just so you know, this actually got a big laugh from me. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. And to me, it was like a loose end that was somewhat tied. And I had my answer. Also, I love dark comedy. And that was just.
The Americans do a walk away with an explosion in the background. The South Koreans do a walk away with a in the background. And that's what tickles Nick's fancy. We're looking to see if his boxing has worked. He's wanting to test it out. He steals a cigarette from a bunch of punks, let's call them, and begins to let loose. And how does it work out?
It works out pretty good because he's still got that cigarette in his mouth.
He is great at this. It's all worked out. Right after this, he walks into a sushi bar, weird choice for a man who's just been released, and meets the waitress, chef. MIDO or
MIDO.
MIDO? You want to go MIDO?
I don't know. MIDO.
MIDO?
MIDO or
you
MIDO?
Say MIDO, I say MIDO, and then that way we've covered both bases.
This was the thing I was most concerned about, and we can be corrected phonetically in the comment section.
I don't even want to be corrected.
All right.
Leave it to yourself, people. All right?
I'll be corrected. Correct me.
Listen, MIDO is a sushi chef who is just stumbling upon this poor man. I don't really remember what they talk about, because what steals the scene is a live octopus feast. How'd you feel?
That was commitment. I wondered when they cut to her reaction if they cut to a prop squid.
Four octopus live. Yes. This is not a prop.
It is not a prop. And I kind of wish they didn't cut to the reaction, because I think his commitment, like, look at that, the squid on his nose.
This is very dangerous. This is a gimmick in Japan. This is not a normal custom to how you eat it, but a little fun idea of how you eat octopus. And I know you might be saying that's not fun, even a live octopus, but the trick is it's never alive. They would never do that. No country's ever done that. We put soy sauce on any kind of creature like this, and the nerves react to soy sauce.
I did not know
That has never ever been alive. Even with the squid, we've always removed the brains. We've always done it healthy and non-cruel. And then as soon as you put the soy sauce on, you get that live reaction to eat a live
I thought they
octopus.
cut it. That was the difference. But no. Okay. Yeah. So he ate four, which is insane.
4 of those.
I don't recommend. That should be the disclaimer of this whole podcast. Apparently he's a Buddhist and he had to pray after he ate all 4 squid.
There is another movie he's in called I Saw the Devil that I cannot believe that he's a Buddhist.
Wait, that's what IMDb trivia says.
Holy
and
cow. The acting chops on this guy.
Commitment.
MIDO brings him home. Mm-hmm. Weird.
Yes. And so it took me out too because
you kind of think this is dumb.
This 2003, maybe women brought strange men who pass out after eating live squids home.
Just a typical
we've all
gaze kind of
done
ideas.
that in our life. Brought a random squid eating man home. Definitely thought she was making a poor life decision.
Very bad. Where's she going in life right now?
Definitely don't recommend it.
And of course,
totally, yeah.
Of course, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Just simply going to the bathroom has his urges of 15 years jumping on her. Very hard scene to deal with your main protagonist. I don't want to defend the decision, but we all know what's happening, like a mental health idea of 15 years locked up. So let's just try to get past this scene. And he does apologize for it right after, but bizarre.
I mean, he maybe got mixed signals like, hey, this girl brought me home and now she's going to the bathroom. Yeah. Maybe she's freshening herself up. And then voila, he's like, oh, I misinterpreted her signals.
And weird enough, too, she does defend him. He implies like, I'm so sorry that happened. She's like, you know what? I might reject you for a while, but don't stop. I kind of like you.
Yeah. Which is like, MIDO's definitely got some daddy issues, we'll say.
So what's their plan? They are going to find the dumplings that was served to him for 15 years. That's a great plan.
I think it's a great plan. And I'm not going to lie, I was jealous as an actor that he gets to eat so many dumplings. Because to me, that sounds like a wicked few days on set.
I was going to get you a plate of dumplings. Did not want to eat dumplings. For one, mostly pork. Not into dumplings. If they're steamed, disgusting.
Oh, see, I love dumplings. I was going to get you live octopus.
Would have ate it.
But bacon? Screw that.
So he does. Oh, I'm sorry. That's don't just ignore that picture.
Can I have 5 minutes to myself? Sorry.
He does figure out the dumpling that gets him right back to the place where he was locked up. He follows a delivery man. Mm-hmm. Genius idea still. And we get this beautiful opening scene of him breaking in with a hammer, little Quentin Tarantino style. We get a line directed right at the head.
Yeah, I love it. It really, if we didn't know what he was going to do with that hammer, we sure as heck know what he's going to do now.
So awkward. The fact that he's holding it backwards. I don't mind in the bigger fight scenes, but this one-on-one situation.
Yeah. Also, I mean, if I can criticize, that line is straight, and I feel like it would be arced. It would have
look
more
at
of
that. You're so right.
Yep.
We find out where he was captured. I have no idea of the guy who runs this place, but his job is to run a place where people can pay to have you jailed.
I mean, it's a great business. Maybe if this podcast doesn't work out, we can go into cahoots with this. It's a very interesting idea that almost makes me want to hear of the other stories.
Not a bad idea.
I mean, it's been, 23 years since this movie came out? Maybe the director
Oldboy short films or vengeance short films, all based around the people stuck in this apartment.
Yeah, let's go with different themes, right? Scorned lover.
This reminds me of the Animatrix. Is that what it was called? Animatrix?
Animaniacs. This was one of a couple moments in this film that I had to turn away from. And this is where this podcast, I can't do teeth, man. My wife is a dental hygienist. I found out your wife is a dental assistant. My wife would be all for this. She'd be like, is this a proper technique of tooth extraction? For me, this is awful. I couldn't do it. I was like, it was going and it literally made me cringe and curl into a ball.
I counted tooth tally of 5.
5?
5.
5?
5 teeth.
I was listening. This is. I paid attention to the scene, just so you know. I'm committed to this debrief. But from a perspective, I couldn't watch this.
Wow,
it was bad.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We get the best scene. We get the one take fight scene. Now I can't show too much of it, but I can show a part of it. How did you like this one take scene?
I love one take scenes.
Me too.
Did you watch Daredevil?
The first season I watched. I love the hallway fight.
There's something, and I don't know if that's the filmmaker in me, or I love a one take where you're watching it and you're like halfway through, you're like, has this been cut? I love that moment.
You're feeling like you're right into the mix.
Yeah.
More than anything ever.
When it's done right.
There is a little bit of CGI, and now that I've seen this, it's wrecked it.
No!
There is some CGI.
You're gonna wreck it for
the
me.
knife in the back is not real. It's not a prop. It is a CGI knife in the back.
Really?
We're staring right at that knife.
I'm kind of like, is it? It's not the worst CG I've
It's
seen.
got a little, when he's on the ground and he gets kicked and stuff, it's just a little bit Asian CGI. You know what I mean by that?
I mean, to me, I'm a huge hater of CG. There's so many films that
Hate it. Takes you right out of the film.
So much. Like, I don't mind.
We're not there yet. We will just get to the end of this scene. He beats the crap out of everybody and he gets out of this place, only to discover the man that saves him from the street is what I will call mastermind for now. He pulls him into a cab and says his name. It's like something like "See you later, Odatsu" or something like that. And Odatsu knows something is up. This is the man responsible.
I felt when he said his name, we're still in the room. That's how I interpreted it. Like, we let you loose, but you're still trapped.
MIDO heals him up from his stab wound, but he's hearing something right now.
What was the tape? Was it the dumpling thing? The extraction, tooth extraction?
He got the tapes from the hotel room to hear why he was locked up.
Oh, right.
And it's because he has a big mouth.
Yes.
Essentially, that's what it came down to. He's a talker.
He's a talker.
We don't know what's happened, but we figured this is obviously something in his past. He's a talker, and that's what got him locked up. So he goes and meets his old friend. Now, this is the guy who was talking on the phone while Odatsu went missing. This is the friend who got him out of the precinct.
Yes.
And he's very happy to see him. I like to see friendship like this. Very excited to see him. And he's going to help him sleuth out why he was locked up.
I love that Odatsu finds him in his place of employment as if nothing could change for this guy in 15 years.
That's right. This is an internet cafe.
I love stuff like that where it's like, obviously I've changed so much,
later.
but my friend, I have no faith in personal growth.
Where do we get on this? So Odatsu now knows who it was. Or does he encounter him on his own? Does he figure out?
I do honestly forget what brought him
Me
here.
too, but obviously they were doing some detective work that got him to this situation, and Mastermind is one step ahead of him, knows, like, I want you to come here.
Yes.
And he's going to tell him the whole plot onto why he's hooked up, not revealing too much, but essentially he needs to figure out why he was locked up for 15 years. And if he does, Mastermind, I think we can now call him Lee Woo-jin.
Lee Woo-jin.
Yeah, or Woo-jin Lee. Sometimes the last part's at the end. Woo-jin says, if you can figure out why I locked you up, I'll commit suicide with a device he has to turn off his pacemaker.
So this is where I thought the film had a little bit of a weakness.
Really?
Totally.
He also does threaten MIDO. He
Yes.
says, if you can't, I'll kill MIDO.
Yeah, okay, so we got that threat. We got that there. So now we're going to try and figure out this mystery so that this guy kills himself. But, like, why? You could just kill him right there.
This dude you're looking at in the background is a badass.
I mean, he is, but, like, what's he got?
He had this knife already.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Woo-jin stopped him.
And the way I look at it, honestly, is you got physical revenge and psychological revenge. Okay. And this is actually the war at hand here.
Odatsu runs back to his apartment where the guys from the Airbnb have now kidnapped MIDO and are wanting to pull out his teeth.
And
How did you feel about this teeth pull?
It didn't hit me as worse as the first one.
Really? It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But it sets it up.
Yeah. And that's I think why. Like normally for me, cringe, especially when it comes to teeth pulls, it's like you're leading up, and I think there's a moment where I'm like, we're gonna cut away, right? And if we don't cut away, I'm like, we're gonna cut away, right? And then it doesn't, and then that's when I turn away.
And this one kind of does do a cutaway because he doesn't end up pulling his teeth. He kind of misses, or he's just fooling with him.
Yeah.
So you kind of get that cut because they can't show a teeth pull in this situation.
Yes.
He gets a call with a big amount of money saying, leave Odatsu alone, leave him to me. This is what we were talking about, where Mastermind is always one step ahead of the plan, saying you can't mess with him. He's mine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I love elevating this character with the gold teeth too. It worked.
He's got the gold teeth.
Again, stylized. They committed to it.
We get a scene now. There's nothing more hot than after you've almost been killed by just going back to your apartment and banging.
Listen, if you come close to death, you want to come close to life, and that's
well said.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, you just justified it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they go right back to the apartment and they have some sexy time, but it's shortly interrupted with the knockout gas from the old prison apartment.
See, I just thought it was that good.
This is clearly Mastermind standing over top of him with the knockout gas, just watching him. He has bugged their apartment. He's bugged them this entire time.
It really goes to show you with Mastermind just though how obsessed he is with this, but also how like much resources he also has.
Stinking rich. Doesn't look like it when he picks you up off the street.
No.
Looks like something from a 90s pop band. But really, later on, suave guy. Mm-hmm. He's left them a present.
That's Gold Teeth's hands.
That is Gold Teeth's hands. And this was because I forgot. He said, when you touched MIDO, I'm going to get that. I'm going to cut off your hand for touching her. Mm-hmm. And he's rewarded his hand now.
Amazing. And you know what? That's very nice of
Dedication.
Mastermind. That's a beautiful gift wrapping job too.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. The menu screen select on my DVD was the color of the presents, and I didn't understand why. I thought this is a horrible collection to have these purple zigzagged screens, but it did pay off on my third watch. I realized it was the presents that they were showing. He knows he's bugged, so he's giving up the sign to say, yeah, I've been bugged. Find it in his shoe, find it all over him, right? Mastermind's one step ahead of the game. And then it doesn't take long to realize this is an old classmate. So what would we call him? Woo Jin? Woo Jin. You find him in the yearbook. We get a little bit of a backstory. Odatsu does start remembering, oh, Woo Jin, I did say some stuff about Woo Jin.
Yeah.
His sister had committed suicide.
Mm-hmm,
And do we know at this point what Odatsu said?
No.
We don't know. We just get told like, hey, I remember his sister too.
Yeah,
Ujin's sister has committed suicide.
Exactly.
Were you the cause of this, Udatsu?
Yeah. Like, at what point in this movie is this? Like 50 minutes in, almost an hour into it?
Yeah, we're past half.
Yeah. So to me, it felt like, okay, we're revealing a lot of plot. And I actually had a moment of, was this the intention of the film the whole time? I would say this plot point was the thing where I'm like, okay, not weak, but like, okay, like, could you not have written a couple breadcrumbs for me? Mm-hmm. You know? Anyway, that's just me.
He's, his friend, the internet cafe friend, is spilling the tea all to him on the phone about how this sister was a little bit of a slew, a little bit of blah, 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 a little bit of bad rumors. Mm-hmm, but he's Mastermind sitting right across from him, hearing all this stuff. This is not the thing. Pulls out a CD from the CD disc drive, breaks it, and ends up stabbing Odatsu's friend to death.
First of all, this generation, if you don't know what a CD is or a DVD, they were a compact disc that would carry music or movies or information. And so what he used was how we used to listen and consume content before that was endless on our phone.
So Odatsu uses the hotel people to his advantage. knowing that his hand was cut off by Mastermind, he thinks he can slip in there and say, like, I need info from you. Can I pay you to hold MIDO? Because no one's safe from him. So he wants to kind of get this information from them.
He got some information as to where he was, and I believe it was something biblical. I think.
Really?
Yeah, there's something
you're a
about
first watch king.
Yeah. There's something about biblical verses and his apartment, which I thought was also a stretch, but sure, it works.
But he does kind of travel back in time and in his mind as he's visiting these sites to see Woo Jin's sister and him trying to pick her up. Doesn't work. Very short-lived relationship they had there. And he's spying on them, and he ends up seeing them having some brother and sister nasty.
Yes.
We're introduced now to the weirdness of Oldboy. It's going to start.
Now it starts.
You thought the teeth pulling was the worst, but I think now it's going to get...
I thought the squid was a good now it starts moment.
Dae-Su is in trouble because he spreads the rumor about Woo Jin and his sister, and she got pregnant. And so that's the whole reason for this. He only told one person, and he told him not to tell anybody, and it spread like wildfire.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if anybody saw that, they'd be like, hey, listen, I need to share some information with you because I don't know if I just saw what I just saw. Like if you saw that from like some random brother and sister, you'd be like, you'd go to your wife and be like, hey, I just saw something.
And that's what gets you in trouble because you have to tell somebody of this.
I think I would just bury it deep and try and forget it. Yeah.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
So now Dae-Su knows where to find Woo Jin in his penthouse, let's call it. And Woo Jin knows he's coming. There's an alarm that goes off in the elevator. He puts in the code for him. He says, let's go up. Where are we going with this?
So that's the code that he kind of cracked and then masterminds again. Like, I knew you'd crack it.
I knew you'd be here. He's one step ahead of me.
Listen, I left this squid out for you to eat.
A little bit of foreshadowing here. Just before we get up to the apartment, it shows him grabbing a toothbrush and breaking it. I don't know if maybe because plastic gets through a metal detector. I didn't see that. He's going to use this toothbrush to stab a bunch of guys. Two weaker bodyguards who attack him instantly. Again, obviously part of the plan, right?
Yes.
And then we get the questions of why. Tell me why. This is coming from Woo Jin because he wants to hear the answers so he can get through this. He wants you to say, what did you figure out? And I believe Dae-Su tells him everything here, right? He figures it out.
Yeah.
You got your sister pregnant, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it's revealed. Let's just reveal it because it's not a big plot point. She was never pregnant. He's saying, you caused that myth. You put it in her head.
Ah, yes.
And that was never really a thing. Or that could be a biased opinion. Maybe she was pregnant.
I believe Lee just needed someone to blame that wasn't himself.
Do you think she was pregnant?
I don't think it matters.
Wow.
I don't know. I think that
it doesn't matter. You're right.
Yeah. I really think whatever, like if it's a pregnancy or her own guilt or her embarrassment, like anything with that incestuous moment, like something that she cannot live with, is what she's carrying. And I feel like Lee or Mastermind just needed someone other than himself to blame.
Woo Jin reveals that the entire plot to this movie, the entire flow of this movie, the progression was all done through hypnotizing. Everything from meeting MIDO to eating the squid to passing out.
Yep.
Certain words on phone calls, certain things were all led to get you to the next place. Not that hypnotizing is the greatest mechanic to get you through this, but I've seen this a lot in South Korean films. So suspending disbelief, knowing that South Koreans enjoy the hypnotizing, I really like this.
You know what? I also liked it because if you rewatch the film, which I haven't yet, it's only been one watch, it at least, those are the breadcrumbs I needed.
Second watch, man. Hard second watch here.
Why?
We'll get to it.
Okay. But for me, at least the breadcrumbs are there. So now certain scenes make more sense. Remember those mysteries, like why did he pass out, or the woman who hypnotizes him? Yeah. It really allowed for...
None of it was just stupid filming.
Exactly. It was intentionally... They're not doing it for shock. They are shocking you.
Or artistic. They're not doing it for artistic either. This was like...
It's a story.
A part of a mastermind plot. An Ocean's 11 of South Korea.
Exactly.
Odatsu's going to get a present. A nice little photo book of him and his family.
The beautiful family.
Looks like he was good with his wife, eh?
Yeah.
He's going to see his child grow up. And it's going to start coming together.
I love how fast this guy is going through this book. Like, these are fast page turns. Yep.
Oh, no. This entire time, MIDO was his daughter.
And this is where it gets real shocking. This honestly would be where
we were watching a revenge flick, and where did this come from?
Oh yeah, we they left breadcrumbs with the incest with the brother and sister, but how do we elevate this?
This is a lot.
This is a lot. This is where, remember earlier I was saying, there's physical revenge. He wants to get out and punch people and kill people. And then there was psychological revenge. And that all belongs to Lee.
And whose revenge is it? We just switched.
Oh.
The revenge has turned its head on another person's revenge story.
Yeah. He is still trapped in the room, and he has been released to go down this awful maze.
This is still part of that
mastermind has set out.
Yeah.
And this is probably one of the most diabolical things I think I've ever seen a villain do to a hero.
Yeah.
So when we first met MIDO in the sushi restaurant, they had this moment where it's like, do I know you? It's like, I feel like I know you. I was like, oh, I wonder if that's his daughter. And then the more that they kind of got close, I was like, oh, that it wouldn't be his daughter, because
I can't believe you had that thought.
I 100% had that
thought. Did it
sustain?
Did it keep going with you, or was this a surprise?
As soon as Datsun goes into the bathroom to release his urges on MIDO, I was like, oh, that can't be his daughter, because that'd be gross.
Let's play a game.
Yep.
Who's your daddy, and what does he do?
And why does that answer you?
I want to hear the movie, and what does he do?
Indy's dad.
It's Indy's dad, but what does he do?
Oh, I don't... Was he an archaeologist?
I'm going to guess that's right. Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Oh, well, that's the Godfather.
That's right. What does he do?
He runs a mafia.
I'm going to give that an X. He runs an olive oil company.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what you think.
What does he do?
Oh, well, that is Mrs. Doubtfire. Wasn't he an actor?
I didn't think I thought you were going to say he's like a maid or a nanny. No, you said he is a voice actor.
First of all, I feel the Godfather one was right. He was really...
I purposely did that to you.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's Mr. Arnold. He is an FBI agent.
And I'm going to give you a no on that. He's a kindergarten cop.
Yeah, but isn't he?
Yeah, of course he's like an FBI agent. Yeah, but, he's done such a good job at being a kindergarten teacher and a cop.
That you're going to give...
I'm going to classify that as kindergarten cop.
That's the title of the movie.
Yeah. So Odatsu is now destroyed with the information about him being the father of MIDO. And what does he do? He goes for the attack. We get a great beatdown of Odatsu for the first time by this supervillain bodyguard. And I just love this shot. I can't show you too much, but that glass just ends up exploding, and I love it. I love the supervillain idea. Odatsu's been doing so good, just kicking ass, and this guy is just, you can't even touch him.
It's great to introduce an adversary that physically can take him down.
Yeah, and Mastermind knows this too. He's like, I've always got you one up. But it still doesn't work, actually. Odatsu does pull through and stabs him in the ear, out of all places, with the toothbrush, which causes supervillain to not hear Mastermind Ujin's plans or commands to stop trying to kill Odatsu. And that leads to him shooting his little super bodyguard in the head.
Which again, Lee is insanely committed to his revenge that he will cut off his henchman's hands. He will shoot his number one. Like, you think that hopefully Lee had some joy in his life. Like maybe him and bleach blonde hair go out and they have a beer sometimes and are like, hey, you know, is that a fun day at work? And they share a laugh.
MIDO has a present in front of her, and this present is assumed to be the exact same present Odatsu just had. And then Odatsu breaks down, just wanting to apologize in the most crazy apology I've ever seen.
Yes.
From acting like a dog to just crying to kissing his boot. All the way up until the scene. How'd you feel about this scene? You want to watch it?
All right. I mean, let's watch it and then I'll dissect. Oh, gosh. Oh, this scene. Oh, I'm not, again. Love that they went to the eyes.
The eyes get me.
And the scissors.
And then
like even
the
fact
strength of getting through. Yeah. He cuts off his own tongue as punishment for talking about Mastermind.
Yeah. So
did you like it?
So this whole scene is fantastic. I loved that how long it was, how many different emotions and negotiation tactics Odetsun goes through to try and
numerous. You're right.
Numerous, like trying to build that connection about the school, singing the song, like cutting off
that's
his
where the title
tongue.
comes in.
It's crazy. He was a dog.
Be degraded like this.
Licking and kissing the shoe. Was that was that before or after he cut off his tongue?
No,
it's brutal.
Yeah, he's such acting like a dog.
Yeah.
I want to say, do you remember when we had cable boxes that had like pay-per-view channels? Like the movies were played on pay-per-view channels. You had the 200s or whatever. First time I ever saw this film. It's not going to be the first time. It's before the first time I saw this film. That's where I tuned in.
This? So you knew where the ending was going?
But how could you process what you even watched? The book meant nothing to me. The anger, he kills the bodyguard, but then decides to cut off his tongue. I thought Wu Jing was the good guy. That's how I perceived the film the first sights I saw this film.
So you thought the villain was losing right now.
I thought this was a normal movie where the villain was getting his comeuppance.
No. It was a perfectly executed 15-year revenge plot.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I thought it was very well done. Good guy revenge plot. Good for this guy.
Yeah, look at him. He's an upstanding citizen.
That very device that will stop his pacemaker falls out for Odatsu, but it does not stop his heart. Actually, it plays an audio clip of him and MIDO having the nasty for the room ambience to just fill with.
Also, I love that we have our hero beg cut off his tongue and still, if he can kill him, he's going to kill him.
Yeah, he goes right back
so he tries to it, which is also a reveal. Like it is like the range of desperation. And I think that's what this scene, when we like amazing, memorable, standout scenes, this kind of performance, when have you seen it before?
Yeah. And it makes it more desperate because it wasn't, he was truly changed as a character. It was a desperation. Please don't do it. So as soon as he gets a chance to take that back, he does, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, like
and it really amplifies that scene even more.
It's so bad.
God, this poor guy.
I know.
We get a little bit of more storytelling from Wu Jing Lee's perspective of how his sister committed suicide. It was with him reaching out, grabbing her at the last second from jumping off a bridge, and he can't hold her. She's purposely let go of him. She thinks she's pregnant. He's just screaming for her to grab onto him, which does, again, from my point of view, seeing this film from this point, thinking this is the good guy. And this is his revenge story of why he did this to this man.
That's hilarious. So you saw this too.
I saw this. I'm like, this poor guy's sister, who I had no idea anything about, he's just trying to keep her from committing suicide. And he can't do it. And obviously this bad guy was a reason for that.
Totally.
And then I was really confused by that.
When he shot himself in the head.
Woojin kills himself right after, like he promised. He shoots himself in the head in an elevator. Great shot. The elevator doors open up just as it's going off.
Yeah.
I like that shot a lot. Reminds me of The Departed.
Oh yeah. And like, you know, a good villain kind of keeps his word, right? He himself once he finds out really the mystery.
So then we get our finale. Dae-Su is now free to be his own person. He seeks out the hypnotizing woman because he just can't live with this life. She, in the mind state, takes him back to that room and erases what just happened so he can be with MIDO again.
Yep.
Do we count this as a happy ending?
It's okay. So here's the ending. I had a vision for what I thought the ending was going to be when he hits the audio and Lee was leaving on the elevator. I totally thought that the penthouse suite was another trapped room and that audio would just play forever. And so if I wrote this film,
you are brutal,
dude, I would have just played the audio of MIDO and Dae-Sun and go to credits, no music. And you just leave the audience feeling disgusted and trapped. That's how I would end this.
Nick, that's one of the most disgusting endings of a film I've ever heard. I love it. I love it.
This is him, like we're hypnotizing.
If we're gonna go all the way.
Go all. They went all the way.
Most what the fuck moment. We got 3 options here. I want you to tell me which one you thought was the most one. Yeah, here's the 3. Live octopus eating. Option 2, the MIDO reveal. Or option 3, made you squirm a bit, the tongue cut. What do you got for me?
I mean, I would have to go with the MIDO reveal. Like from a movie standpoint, I've never seen that before. That is some like messed up writer's brain.
Yeah.
And the fact that this whole movie hinders on this revenge plot that actually is one-upped. This one-shot, one-man army, cigarette smoking, kicking people's butts, ripping out teeth is nothing by comparison to
the
Lee's
sub-revenge plot in the background.
Yeah. How often have you...
double revenge plot.
What other movies have a double revenge plot?
It's never been done.
That is this diabolical. It is 100% this.
It's unanimous. It is the MIDO scene. We both agree on that. Okay. It is disturbing. It is disgusting. It is original. Yeah. I'm happy to say that. Weird enough.
This makes you happy, eh?
Loved it. Loved how, what the f did I just watch?
Oh.
This movie was more towards the weird, but definitely jumped into disturbing.
So here's the thing.
I'm going to put it into disturbing playlist.
It absolutely disturbing and weird and shocking, but it was so well done.
So well done.
And I think...
You guys are going to love it. Or hate it.
Or hate it.
Hate to love it. Let's say that.
I don't know. For me, I just have so short of time these days to watch movies that watching bad movies insults me. Watching a great movie, and this I would say is a great movie, it's just disturbing.
I think you're going to love all of these.
Really?
Yeah. Nick, do you have anything to finish with?
No, just thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming, man.
Dude, this is all. It's so great to catch up.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Yeah.